Can you talk about acquiring Sheary and how the trade came about and your thoughts on the two players that you got?
Well, it was a situation where we were looking to improve our even strength scoring. We knew that we had to try to get a little bit more scoring from our wingers, and what I've always liked about Connor's game is he's played in playoff situations, had success winning 2 Stanley Cups in Pittsburgh. I think especially at even strength creates a lot of chances out there. So I was very excited about bringing him to the organization. Matt Hunwick's a player that I followed closely over the years, just with the ties at University of Michigan. Know how he handles himself as a pro. Know that his mobility on the blue line, I think, will help out our group. So very excited to get the 2 players into our group here.
So okay. Something to Sheary's background, a guy who signs an ATO and does what he's able to do over the 3 seasons to make that jump from where he began?
Well, I think it was being a part of Pittsburgh's organization. There was a success story, an AHL contracted kid who comes in, performed very well in the AHL playoffs, and then gets an opportunity to step into the National Hockey League and play with skilled players and help them win Stanley Cups. And that's what gets us excited about our situation here, is that he can come in with, whether it's Jack, Ryan, Casey, can play with one of our offensive centermen, I think, finish off chances from them, but also get in on the forecheck, get pucks to our centermen.
On paper, at least at the end of June, do you think you've got solved the answer of who plays left wing of Jack?
Look, to me, until players get out on the ice, you're never going to know that for sure. And we're always looking to add to our group, especially on the wing, to add more skill. And being a part of some talented centermen in Pittsburgh, those guys are always in flux, they're always in motion, and that's what gets us excited about our group here right now. Is you have Sam on the wing who can play middle, you have obviously Jack, Ryan, Casey, so that we have talented centermen throughout our group there. And you bring a winger in, if the chemistry doesn't work with one player, there's always other opportunities there.
But how significant is it simply that he does have the experience with Sid?
Oh, I think it's great. He knows how to play in pressure situations against other teams, top defenders, top players. And we've talked a lot about it here, just bringing in players who have playoff experience. It's why we were interested in bringing in Scandella and Pominville last year. Bringing in both Hunwick and Connor, who have played in playoff games, I think is very key for our group.
You've obviously got a passion that made you think it would be a good fit here?
Well, I would just say with Matt, I do have a little bit of a past, just knowing from Michigan days. I can't say that I have a real tight relationship with him, but I've always been impressed from afar how he's handled himself, how he's taken care of himself off the ice, and a late round pick who found a way to play in the National Hockey League. And with Connor, just an undrafted kid who goes through the process and just found a way to, when people were saying he couldn't do it, he found a way to become an American Hockey League All-Star. Then he found a way to get to the National Hockey League and found a way to help Pittsburgh win Stanley Cups. And that sort of determination and compete and work ethic is something that we're looking to bring into our group.
Do you think that with a guy like Hedman, he had a Strawman, and it seems like a young guy always has that sort of older guy. Do you envision Hunwick being that guy for Rasmus Dahlin?
Well, look, I think the good thing that I like about our group is that we have some great people in our locker room who are good pros who have been through it all. And it's to me, in the situation, leadership nowadays, mentorship, it's never just one player. I've said it before, the days of Mark Messier, I think, are gone. It has to be a group effort. And having players such as Scandella or Bogosian or Poso or Pominville in our lineup, I think just helps anyone, all of our young players, including a young player like Rasmus.
You're looking at UFA Day, obviously, but how busy do you remain on trades?
Well, like we've always said over the last couple of weeks, it's very difficult to predict if something's going to happen and materialize. We continue to be in conversations with different players with the UFA talking period and different teams. But we're obviously excited about the move today just to help our team. We feel we're a stronger team today.
Do you think it's less likely that Ryan O'Reilly is going to be traded at this point?
Look, it's that you have a ton of rumors out there right now on Ryan, and I think a lot of them are very creative. And I would just say from day one, we've been very happy with Ryan being a part of our group. And we've said before that it's no surprise that teams are calling him. He has a great reputation throughout the National Hockey League, and especially what he's accomplished in our National Hockey League. So I understand why people call on it, but the validity of a lot of the rumors are simply untrue.
Do you believe you had a deal at the draft for Ryan?
No, no.
Thanks, guys.